Once upon a time, on a hilltop in Warwickshire, stood, at first glance, a shiny castle. It was bought by an entrepreneur, Piers and Emma, a police officer. After forking out 1.4 million for it, they planned to lovingly and carefully
tear it down. It's a horrible looking building.
Tell me, what are you going to build?
We are going to build a modern take on a castle, which will be a family home.
So you are knocking down a fake castle to build a fake castle?
No, it's a 21st century castle.
The old folly will make way for a very big dig, hollowing out this hillside at different levels to install a maze of footings for a 30-metre-long structure and a very large basement under the tower. They'll build using insulated woodcrete blocks made from recycled shredded timber mixed with cement that'll be filled with reinforced concrete. An extraordinary 25,000 blocks will be needed to build from ground floor to the first floor bedroom wing to the 5 floors of the tower, to be topped with a castellated roof terrace. There'll be a basement pool, a very large garage, utility rooms, an outdoor kitchen in the loggia, and a 2-bedroom apartment. The first floor will be for sleeping, with a children's wing and a main bedroom in the tower. The second floor will contain the kitchen diner, the third, the living room, and the fourth will be the roof terrace. 8 bedrooms, a total floor space of nearly 1,100 square metres. It'll be the biggest self-build I've ever seen. Well, surely they're going to need a fortune for all this. What in your head, then, have you priced it at?
About £200 a square foot. So across 11,000 square feet, that's nearly £2 million.
That came to 2.2 million, not 2 million.
Maybe closer, yeah.
What happens if it goes, if it goes over?
Those are sleepless nights type conversations.
Where does the money come from?
I sold the business and got some mortgages. I'm addicted to risk, and I think Emma has bought into that now.
2 months in, the project is already in peril. The old place should have been demolished by now, but it's full of asbestos.
There's probably about £100,000 of cost there that we just haven't foreseen. I just want the building down.
The burdensome folly takes another month before it's deemed safe. Then, at last, digger day.
Whoa!
The destruction is breathtaking, and the carving up of the site just as brutal. After 10 weeks, there's a new peak in Warwickshire.
I built that hill.
The local workforce is 10 to 15 strong. That's a staggering 10 grand a week minimum.
Our bills each month are already in eye-wateringly large figures. We're talking sort of 50 and £100,000 each month. We'll manage, we'll cope. It will be good.
There's a castle-sized hole, but not much else.
It's not quite going to plan.
Total cost?
About 180. It's a lot to take down a building.
Where does that money come from?
Everything you see, we've paid for in cash, literally, but we're just now talking a bit more with the bank.
Yeah. Piers and Emma are also hoping to contain their budget by building with these blocks made from recycled wood fibre and cement. But just a few days after my visit, that battle tactic falls foul of events. The woodcrete block supplier has gone into administration.
All our plans, our layout, everything was all measured to the size of these blocks. So if we're changing that, then the hundreds of thousands of pounds I spent on planning, process, reports, all of that is potentially wasted.
3 months later, they're behind again, thanks to the weather and the difficulty of getting hold of more woodcrete blocks. Their new supplier is in Europe.
We expected them to arrive just a week after order from Italy, but actually, because they were stuck in customs, it ended up being a 12-week wait.
They're going to need 25,000 of these blocks, costing nearly £200,000. Inevitably, costs go north. They've spent 1.1 million on groundworks, twice what was forecast. How have you coped with that kind of roller coaster nature of it all?
I think it's a lack of understanding about what's happening next. And so actually, most of it's a surprise.
He's £1 million over his 2.2 million budget. I'd be ruined. But he's in his happy place.
I'm like a dog with a bone, I'll finish it. I'll spend the rest of my life paying for it.
Yeah. 4 years have passed in its making, twice the time they forecast. Fully formed in silhouette, It is a forbidding fortification, and although not complete, it is monumental. That is one hell of an entrance. I'm going to look for the moat, though. 120 metres above sea level, it looks quite the citadel. How much have you spent, Piers? Just to the nearest, million.
About 5.
And how much do you think you're going to spend?
Probably another 1.
Okay,
Get
so all in for 6 million. So that's excluding the site and so forth.
Yeah,
It's a whole lot of cash. How much of it is borrowings?
about half.
About half. Also a big amount.
Yeah, huge amount.
What's the percentage chance of you keeping hold of this project?
I think it's probably 50-50. We're in the process of refinancing, and then that should see us through.
Is there a chance you could lose both homes, this one and the one you're living in?
Well, there's always a small risk. I'll make sure we wake up tomorrow, work hard, fight hard, and we'll try and get the outcome we want.